The Premier League has cancelled the use of VAR, and the Man United vs. Wolves referee for this weekend's games, after they admitted to glaring penalty error that aided United in winning. The officials who failed to give Wolves a clear penalty against Manchester United have been removed from the Premier League schedule for this weekend, after determining that United goalkeeper Andre Onana had not fouled Sasa Kalajic despite knocking him to the ground. Referees Sonnen Hooper, VAR Michael Salisbury, and assistant VAR Richard West were all passed over for jobs. The referee chief, John Moss, has apologized to Wolves manager Gary O'Neill for the mistake, and the officials won't be in control of games this weekend. PGMOL head Howard Webb has spoken with Wolves and wants officials to take more responsibility for bad choices this year. Rafael Alvarain's goal for United was followed by a late attempt by Wolves to tie the game, and Wolves goalkeeper Onana sprinted off his line to capture a cross, but badly miscalculated its trajectory.
I was live, that they didn't think that it was a clear and obvious error. But yeah, having just spoken to Jonathan Moss, and fair play to him to come straight out, and he just apologised and said it was a blatant penalty and should have been given. So, yeah.
Sorry, so John Moss has said that to you?
Yeah, and I mean, I sometimes feel bad because he's come out honestly. I spent the afternoon with him today, gave up a lot of my day in preparation around trying to understand the new guidelines and trying not to get myself booked on the first game with the new guidelines, which I failed in. But yeah, fair play to Jonathan for coming out, saying that it was a clear and obvious error, and he can't believe that the on-field ref didn't give it, can't believe that VAR didn't intervene. Probably made me feel worse, actually, because once you know you're right, feel worse about leaving with nothing.
Overall, you think encouraged by the night's work?
Yeah, I thought the lads were very good. I thought they, huge credit to them to have the change that they've had, and some of the negativity surrounding the place recently to commit to everything that we've asked for, and to be willing to sacrifice and run and tackle and go toe to toe with a top side at a difficult place to come was very proud of them. Just really disappointed for them as well, because they the amount of shots we had, the XG, the amount of times we arrived, we deserved at least a point at least.
Yes, when you arrived, some of the planning for this game had already been done. So how much did you change it in the 3 or 4 days that you had?
I'm not sure how much planning was done before. I just started from zero. So all of that game was the players and the work that we'd done the last 4 days. I don't think there was any. They're a good group of players. They tried to give them some structure. I tried to tell them how I felt it would go today, and fortunately we sort of predicted what Man United would do, or what they'd try to do structure-wise. So the pictures that we'd worked on were available to the players. But yeah, they deserve full credit. But in terms of the work that went on before I was here, obviously I don't know enough about it. So started from zero on Thursday and tried to get the lads ready to come and win a game, and we got close.
Gary, I know you prefer the points, but how much belief do you take from that performance, having created so much, and then the reception you got and the reaction you got from the supporters as well?
Yeah, so bigger picture stuff around where I want to take the group and what I think they can be capable of. Of course, tonight was a big step, because 4 days in, coming to a place like this, it could have gone very, very differently. So the fact that the players responded and performed how they did, the fact that there was a fantastic connection with the fans afterwards, stayed after, they have to stay probably, but they were on their feet after a 1-0 defeat, thanking the players, showing their sort of appreciation for the work they put in, and the energy and commitment in the performance, and the quality as well. It wasn't just energy and commitment, there was a lot of quality in there, so that connection is going to be important. Appreciated my welcome. They gave me an incredible welcome. Appreciate that. And I believe if we perform like that enough, then we'll be successful more times than not.
And the fact you created a lot as well. I mean, this is a team that struggled for goals last season. Is that something you obviously want to see again?
Yeah, I think I've been asked that question quite a bit. Of course, the lowest scorers last year. So my initial thoughts on that were we need to arrive in good areas with good numbers in the box more. Which we did this evening. Obviously, we still didn't score, but yeah, I mean, one snapshot of one game is hard to judge, but I don't think today was a reoccurrence of the pattern last year. I wouldn't have thought. I didn't watch loads of Wolves last season, but I still believe that today is probably an anomaly for if we arrive that many times with that many numbers in the box, the quality we have in the room, they'll score enough goals, no doubt.
You mentioned the negativity around the club whenever you walked in. None of that was shown